We went whale watching out of Reykjavik, and in this video we'll tell you what really happened and whether it was worth the 80 quid and 3 hours of sea breeze in the face. We travelled with Sea Trips Reykjavik on a 3-hour tour aboard the Amelia Rose, along with 98 fellow optimists, all hoping to spot something large, majestic and preferably not just a distant splash. The boat itself was actually quite nice, several decks, lots of space to wander about, and somehow never felt crowded, even with 100 people jostling for the same photo opportunity. The plan was simple: a small fleet of boats head out an hour off the coast, an hour of actual whale watching and an hour back to Reykjavik. There's a guide on the tannoy. Imagine David Attenborough meets your Year 10 geography teacher, calling out where to look as we approach possible sightings. And then the hush. Everyone standing still, scanning the horizon. The quiet tension reminded me a bit of Wimbledon. Polite anticipation, then absolute chaos the moment someone spots a flipper. Cameras click and people gasp and cheer. You'll see from our footage that there are smaller boats available. Great if you want a more personal experience or to risk being soaked head to toe. For us, the larger vessel was perfect, stable, comfortable and just the right side of adventurous. We saw multiple whale bits, tails, fins, the occasional blowhole, but never quite the full whale moment, although by that stage everyone was cheering like they'd seen Moby Dick do a handstand. Still, every glimpse felt special. We were all with a surprisingly friendly crowd, all craning in unison every time a wave looked slightly suspicious.
Okay, flowing, tight 4-4. And they became loud, be ready. Oh, yes, what a save.
It wasn't the most dramatic wildlife encounter of our lives, no breaching whales or cinematic slow-motion splashes, but it was peaceful, relaxing and full of small, real moments that made you appreciate just being out there. So was it worth it? Absolutely, though if you're expecting a full National Geographic spectacle, maybe lower your expectations by about 40%. And speaking of whale watching, we're not done yet. This winter we're heading north, way north to Tromsø, Norway for an Arctic whale safari in the polar night, because clearly I didn't get enough cold, wet adventure the first time. If that sounds like your sort of madness, hit subscribe and join us for that journey, and check out our other Iceland videos while you're here.